Alright guys, welcome to another beer review, and today we are going over to Begyle, Begyle Brewing Company out of Chicago, Illinois, and this is a can of the Flannel Pajamas, which is clocking in at 5.4% ABV. So this is an oatmeal stout. The smooth-bodied oatmeal stout features aromas of roast and cacao and flavour notes of fudge, coffee and caramel. You know that feeling you get when you wake up on a cold morning in your favourite PJs and you can smell coffee already brewing? That's what this is, but beer. 355ml can. This was from the Chicago box from Beer 52. All the beer's imported, so not contract brewed, which is always good. Not that I've got anything against contract brewing, it's just I like getting the authentic product. So yeah, imported directly by Beer 52. I'm not sure if the cans are different or if they're in taller cans in Chicago. Who knows? So, beer in the glass then, and they've got it spot on. It does indeed look like a black coffee with one finger's worth of a slightly mocha looking head. Looking very nice indeed, not much like getting through that. It's got a sort of like chestnutty hue to it in this light. So yeah, looking good. Just got in from work, about to make some naan bread pizzas. So I thought, if I'm cooking, I'm drinking. Anyway, so on the nose, it has got a little bit of a coffee aroma coming through from those malts. It's got that like steeped fruit character, almost like sort of along the lines of like a Jamaica cake without the Jamaica cake sort of flavors, if that makes sense. Like a yeasted sort of dough or like cakiness. Loads of brown sugar and molasses. A little bit of fruitiness, like currants, that sort of thing. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't instantly transport me to waking up on a cold morning in my flannel pajamas. That would be nice to have some nice flannel pajamas, actually. But I tell you what, it smells damn good. And with the weather that And with the weather that we've began to have, it's a little bit colder, a little bit more miserable. But after that summer that we've had, I'm okay with that. And it means I can wear long sleeves, jackets, coats, scarves. My aesthetic, really. But this smells good, so without any further ado, let's give it a taste. Cheers, folks. It's definitely more of a coffee presence on the flavour. Yeah, it definitely has a genuine coffee taste without it having any coffee in there. A little bit of like a savoury licorice vibe as well. Almost a char on the back end. A nice bitterness as well. Relatively light-bodied, but you're sort of expecting that with its ABV. It's not watery though, and I wouldn't say it's thin. There's like a little bit of fig coming through, almost. It's not really sweet or cakey or fudgy, but you do get those sort of like very slight molasses, like a toned down molasses sort of flavour. But at the same time, it is quite a rich and robust stout. And I'm really happy with how they've got that coffee character in there without actually putting any coffee in. I don't think there's any genuine coffee in there. I think this is all down to the malts and the yeast and the hops that they've used. But yeah, very roasty indeed. And yet, to me, primary flavour and characteristic is a little bit of a black instant coffee, and I'm very much a fan of that. It's a coffee beer without being a coffee beer. So it sort of like fits that breakfast thing, I'd imagine. And now I really want some flannel pajamas. Anyway, so if you tried this or anything else from Begyle, then let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. What's some of your favourite Chicago-based breweries or recommendations? Greatly appreciated. Link down below to the brewery, of course, and as well as Beer 52. I've got loads of points that I need to use, so I might make myself a cheeky little beer order. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, I shouldn't really be drinking beer coming off, you know, just 2 days after the London Craft Beer Festival, but it is what it is. And I've made that reference in all the beer reviews I've made since then, so continuity. Anyway, lovely stuff, very much recommended, and yeah, cheers for watching.